Here's everything you missed inside of the Secret Forge update that came out yesterday. There was a lot of actual content that was added, some of which that I didn't even know about. So I'm going to be covering basically everything you guys missed and everything you need to do inside of this before we get that huge update on December 20th. And I'm going to kind of go into that here in a second. But before I get into anything in the video, if you guys want to be entered in my Game Pass or reroll giveaway, all you guys have to do is leave a like on this video, comment your username down below, and make sure you hype the video. You can hype the video on your phone by swiping past the like button, as you can see on screen, and hyping the video. Anyways, let's not waste any more time. Let's get to everything that you missed inside of this update. All right, so the very first thing I want to mention is that this was not really even a big update. This was a super small minor update with bug fixes and some other interesting content that I'm going to show you in a second. But mainly this was just kind of a community event to have. That way the game didn't really lose speed in its growth. So that's kind of the point of this. But there is still new content and stuff that I want to talk about. Kind of interesting stuff too. So, but before I even get into any of that, the update that I've made a couple leak videos on, kind of talked about a little bit. Let me see if I can find the leaks. Sneak peeks channel. Yeah, here we go. All of this stuff that we've been kind of looking at is for Island 3. All of this stuff in here is for Island 3. And I kind of made videos talking about it and all that good stuff. But yeah, this is all for Island 3. Now, Island 3 is coming out from what I know, December 25th, which is kind of crazy. That's coming out on Christmas. So yeah, that is the big update that we're waiting for, is going to be on the Christmas. But there's going to be small, minor little updates on the weekends, I believe, kind of like similar to this one. So there's some stuff that I want to show you, particularly in this update, that has been kind of insane. Now, if you don't already know, just put the code in. There's a free code, PEAK, all caps, caps lock. There we go, like that. It will give you 10 free rerolls. It's free. It's awesome. You should do it before it's up. It may already be over by the time this video comes out. I don't know. But just if it isn't, use the code, okay? We have the luck boost, which we already talked about, all of that stuff right there. Now, the main thing that we're here to talk about is basically everything new that you missed in this update. So let's go ahead and stop wasting time and talk about specifically what you have what you're here for, the stuff that you miss in this update. Well, the very first thing to know is that there is a new enemy, but don't worry, there's way more than that. I'm just covering kind of through a list of stuff that I've written down of new stuff that you guys may have missed. So this new enemy, you might have already seen it, is the Blight Pyromancer. He can drop superior essences, epic essences, venom crumbs, and dark bonite. And the money that he drops is pretty good. And then the superior essences, epic essences, those will sell for a lot as well. Now, we've already talked about that, but there is a new rune that has been added to the game, which I actually didn't know about this. There's a new rune that has been added to the game. It's called the poison rune. I don't think I have it, but I will check. Yeah, I don't have the poison rune. I'm not sure what exactly it does. I'm assuming you can get it. I don't know what mobs you can actually get it from. I think it's just gonna be kind of random. So I'm gonna work on that a little bit later today after I get all the videos out. I'm gonna work on getting the poison rune and just leveling up even more and more and more. Speaking of levels, this is very important, and a lot of people probably don't know this because, again, it is something that is new in the update. Your player level cap now caps at level 200 in world. If you're in world 2, you can only get to level 200 in that world. Now, if for whatever reason you're above level 200 when this update came out, your level is just capped at whatever that was. So if you were somehow at level 1000, you could still be in level 1000 while everyone else is going to be capped at 200. So you won't be able to gain additional levels until future content is released. So do keep that in mind. Now, the next thing to go ahead and mention, which I'm trying to kind of work my way over there, is the new quest that has been added to the game. This makes it the official way to get the demonic pickaxe or demonite pickaxe, whatever it's called, inside of the game. So now it is 100% possible. So I'm going to hop down here if I can squeeze through. Okay, boom. So now it is 100% possible to go ahead and do this. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll past this over here, and you're going to see this new room that's been added all the way back here. This is brand new. This was not added in the game. And basically you can complete the quest by putting the demonite key in and then bringing 3 demonites to this person. And then boom, you will get a key. With that key, you can go ahead and unlock the demonite pickaxe room, which is going to be really nice, honestly. Let's just move over here. Boom. As you can see, you can unlock this door now. Now, the next thing to note is they have added a new setting, which allows you to hide armor from the equipment tab. So I want to see, how do you actually do that? Looks like I'm being killed right now. But yeah, as you guys can see, they did add apparently some new setting that allows you to hide armor. I don't know where exactly this is, though. I don't know if it's just this or if it's just this stuff up here, but I feel like this was already in the game, so I could be wrong. But yeah, there's that new feature apparently that has been added to the game. The next thing we have is obviously the ×2 luck boost, and also some runes now have VFX to them. So I don't know if that means when you collect them they also have VFX to them, but they do now have apparently VFX. So that is a new thing that was added to the game recently. So yeah, so far what we've talked about is there is a new enemy, there is a new rune, there's also a way to hide armor from the equipment tab. There's the quest right here is completable. You can actually complete it now, and the level caps are now capped at level 200 for Island 2. And if you basically go over that, or you were over that, it's basically capped there until the next island or content does go ahead and release. So yeah, some pretty awesome new content that came out. It was super small, but again, it is some new stuff to go ahead and work towards inside of the Forge until we get that big update on December 25th. Now, there is a little thing I want to go ahead and talk about specifically regarding this, is that first off, we are going to be getting private servers. They're going to be adding private servers. Basically, I've noticed there's so if we go up here, I've noticed there's an important misunderstanding for tomorrow's event. They're not adding the new island yet. That's going to be the first update, which will be on December 20th. So like I said, on Christmas, I will be uploading on Christmas, guys. I will be making videos and uploading on Christmas for this update. So basically, here's all the new stuff that is going to be coming. There's going to be an update in the Forge, including bosses, private servers. So December 25th is when we're going to be getting private servers. New weapon and armor types, new races, the Christmas event, a whole new island with a bunch of ores, enemies. So yeah, there's so much stuff to do. There's a Christmas event. There's going to be a crazy amount of content for me to go over and to cover when December 25th drops that update. By then, I'm hoping to have a macro out for the game. So stay tuned for that as well. A auto mining, all that good stuff. So anyways, guys, that is pretty much all the content we have for today. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video, and we will see you in the next video.